Plastics Unwrapped is an exhibit held by the Burke Museum to explore the influence of plastics on our world. The exhibit brings us even closer to plastics as the essential material in our daily life than the way we have been seeing them and using them every day. From December the 20th to May the 27th, Plastics Unwrapped invites us to rethink our relationship with plastics, considering objectively about both its positive and negative effects.
Here at the Burke, we've done a series of exhibits that take an everyday consumer product and look at it from a variety of interesting and often surprising perspectives. In terms of plastic, we examined the chemistry of plastic that makes them so very valuable because they're long-lasting, but at the same time they can be a problem because they're long-lasting.
The exhibit also put on display several kinds of plastic waste in the same quantity as those produced in America every second. For example, 1,500 water bottles are used in America every second. 650 pounds of plastic packagings are generated every second, and 3,000 plastic bags are used in America in a quarter second. Ruth Pels, the exhibit developer, also shares with us their inspiration of holding Plastics Unwrapped.
Well, this was a very fascinating exhibit to develop because plastics are so ubiquitous in our lives and we really take them for granted and we have a lot of misperceptions about them. As the State Museum of Natural and Cultural Heritage, we were interested, first of all, to begin by asking the question, what in the world did we do before plastics? We tried to put ourselves into the minds of people, of Americans, when plastics were really new in our lives, right after World War II in the 1950s, and remember how exciting these products once were because they seemed to solve so many problems for us.
If you want to discover more about plastics or simply visit the exhibit, Andrea Godinez from the Burke Museum has this to say.
I'd highly recommend coming to check it out because plastics is something that's so involved in all of our lives. And just thinking about this material that's around us every day in a new way, and thinking about having that conversation with each other and with ourselves about the best ways we can really continue to use plastic for the great things that it is, but also reduce the negative impacts in ways that make sense for each of us, I think is a really important question to be asking. Here at the Burke, we are also not only the Washington State Museum, but we are a part of the University of Washington. So this exhibit was also created in partnership with many people who are professors here at UW. And as the Burke, we're also always a free resource for UW students.